Down the dead black tarmac sky, morning street, shrouded but for circles of day, scattered from side to side by that cold blanket of darkness. In late night doorways that lamplight never sees, silent sounds that echo loud in the empty air give you all away. Scraping heels, scraping throats, swirling clouds of icy breath reveal your presence, your quiet threat. Black holes, the eyes of the night, observe each step as I walk past, and I am in your thoughts, if only briefly, as you are in mine, though you are faceless and shapeless. When I am gone from your present, gone forever from your future, and these hollow footsteps echo no longer, your minds will be erased, nor will I dwell in your past, but unknown and unseen, I will remember you forever as one black shadow. Upon the mottled moonshot sky, I look for morning's amber sign, sense the turning of the tide, the ebb and flow, the wax and wane, the faded moon a vague outline, darkness dissolving into dawn. A golden glow splits the marble rim, night flees west along the Thames, cowers behind the blocks and domes, hides in the shadow as morning comes. Day after day the Necropolis dawn creeps cold and grey through Necropolis lawns, down terraces and alleyways, side streets and suburban lanes, over offices and houses daylight advances, and the colourless city, bleached and blackened, chalked and charcoaled, razed and ruined, comes to life again. Grey Monday morning, coughing and yawning, the camels clatter by, commuter cattle on morning sleepers, office-bound, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. High above the city on a tall column stands the statue of the one-armed man, seen leaving the scene with one last victory kiss. The admirable admiral, casting a sundial shadow across the square, turning a blind eye to what has been and what will be. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, fly over my city and tell me what you see. In the window box the narcissi smile, new hope springs forth along the mall. Perambulating women in tinted glasses carelessly play mother between college classes, dreaming of children of their own. As Peter Pan pipes his silent song, heard only by the very young, they sit and chat in foreign tongues. So I ask you, what is my name? What am I called and how am I known? How did I come to be and where will I be when I'm gone? I love the old questions. The gilded coach in which I entered the city rolled staccato slowly along the final mile, that I should savour the wreckage and ruins, the rubble on which the old town stands, knotted with rope-stemmed buddleia, broken windows hung with tattered lace, black-washed by a century of coal and steam, soaked in diesel blood, crossed with tired rows of sleepers that will never waken. The words of a new generation, seen but not heard, decorating the desolation, crying out in the tedious mediocrity. Indeterminate youth, your protracted dreams, germinated by TV screens, taper into pointless emanations reaching into empty space, fading into nothingness. Arriving at the end and the beginning, invisible and invincible, I stepped into a clamouring of souls. I led the dance of strangers, waltzed into the computer age, defenceless. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was good, and God was good, the devil evil. Brad was bad. Stan was Satan, Bernice was nice, Mary quite contrary, Thomas, not Thomas, Jesus Christ. Since all of the rules of warfare were broken, and death declared glorious no more, now that the dead have finally spoken, said all is fair in love but not war, and were heard by the God we persist in decrying, now we've discovered a new way of dying. All those dreams, all those words, like scintillations in the rising smoke, whispers of fire turned to ash. We bought chestnuts from the brazier, the molten core of the cruel April day. She laughed while she sipped her tea, in love with the young man who was me. Her laughter danced upon her lips, and the world revolved at her fingertips. Between the thought and the word is the dream. Between what is said and what is done is the illusion. Between the word and the deed, the taut promise stretches and snaps. Our vague visions fade, our ivory towers collapse.